Hello. Okay, so basically, I need this screen to be working. It's essentially containing all of the brain dumps that the group has done. So this is actually one group, and as you know, like as the users are doing the brain dump, they do it together in groups. So what happens next is the students who are in this group who are taking the pictures, they need to submit the pictures to the teacher to do the grading. So this page is for that purpose of submitting it to the teacher. This is on the teacher side after it has been submitted through the app. So it's quite straightforward. So we have all of the shares here in the middle, which is the brain dump. We have the users of in the group, the name of the group, the users in the group, the name of the group, and then this part is the grading, which we will do on the later milestone. These are the comments. uh, the comment of the by the teacher for that share. This is something that we haven't I which I think we will do later because the API is not ready yet. So this is how it looks like, and this if you remember, this is the company page. Originally, I was thinking of putting it in the approved submission part, but I think it's confusing for the lecturer. So maybe we just have a separate uh, um, link here for an approver. So uh, so this is the requirement. When the users completes the brain dump, it needs to be exported to teacher's screen for approval. Let's add one approver's link here on that top. I do have the Figma, which I was showing just now. So if you know, Figma is good for just copying the CSS. You can see here you can copy the CSS, so you do not have to figure out everything yourself. CSS is already there, so this is pretty good. Then I've already highlighted all of them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the group name, profile picture, the name, the share, comment. I've highlighted where this can all be found. Um, so what I've done is, so we have this API from the code, and um, you put in a domain name. So what will happen is this will give a lot of different groups. So this screen is just showing one group, but we will need to have um, different groups. So this is like one group one, and then after that there'll be a similar one here, maybe for group two, and then group three, and so forth. So there will be multiple groups on the same page. So when you pass in this domain, which is gmail.com, to the API, you will get a long list of groups. And this domain, you can just get it from the user's email address, which is the administrator's email. So one example, so I've done this. This is how the API. Oh, this part is not loaded. So this is how it looks. So I'll get this whole bunch of return from the API. So in this specific Gmail, you get like 600 over groups, which is quite a lot. So you might want to either create your own email address, or I can do it later on. But for now, maybe you can try the Gmail one just for the sake of this. So one example is the 642, the team, and the users. So here there's 4 users. In each of the users, there's shares. So this guy has done 10 shares. And each of the shares is a content and the image, which is then going to be displayed on the screen. There's the shares, and the information about the user will be in the profile, the name, the picture. That's it. So again, this is the group, the team, underscore team, the users. Then underneath the users, there's the shares, then the content of the share, which is the image. Okay, so what will probably happen is we will have a few other fields that we need to manage that we can do later on, which will contain the content of what the teacher wants to comment, which I think will be in the content as well. Maybe it's going to be content 1 or 2, but that will be done later on. So we will just update the content 1 when the user has updated, when the teacher has updated his comments. So there's this. One thing to take note of is if you want to try and create, let me do it now, right? So I can create a company for, let's call this group export company and an admin at groupexport.com. Okay, so you can log in with this. So I need to add this user as an admin, beta admin, so that this user can log in to the into this page. Okay, so then in this case you can create any emails under groupexport.com and create groups for that, and then using this admin you can come here and create a page here for this specific domain. So for testing you can use admin at group as a teacher to go in and view users with the groupexport.com email domain. So you can use and create users under groupexport.com to have a specific test scenario in France. Okay, hope that is clear. Let me know if you have questions.